the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be
Hey, beautiful people of the internet, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully great. Welcome back to another stream. We are of course going to be taking a look at the new update for Dante Unbound. As you guys can see, I did have an early access to him, so we also do have his cosmetics, the whole collection bundle. Can't wait to go and do a whole bunch of stuff. We've also got access to some new arcanes, and of course we don't have a full access to the whole thing because as far as I know they're first going to bring out Dante and then a couple of other things. But yeah, For now, we have a new Warframe, and why not take a look at him? But before we continue with the video or stream any further, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys like to support me or the channel any further, do remember to leave a like on the stream. It always helps me out substantially. Spot and click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos and streams. Without further ado, let's get this stream on the road, shall we? So before I do anything further, let me just boot up the chat. Hey Peter, how are you doing? You organize this thing real quick. Oh nice, I'm glad you got him. So as far as I know, I got the collection. Let me just check the sound real quick as well, make sure it's okay. But yeah, how you doing, man? Watch your stream, dude. Very good. So the music's not a problem versus the sound of my audio. Yeah, you got hit by an ad. It's okay. Anyways, just let me know if there's a problem and we can sort it out. Alright, so Dante, fashion frame, you name it. And I see they've got... Oh wow, that's quite nice, I won't lie to you. Alright, definitely know what I'm gonna say platinum for now. So anyways, this bundle came with what exactly? Dante, his melee weapon, a Sayandana, an armor set, a sigil of some form and a glyph, and observant Vitrum. Well, I didn't think I got the Chronix one though. I could show you the message, but I think that's in between myself and Digital Extremes. And yeah, this is animation as well. So it's just like how with Wisp. This is practically male Wisp if you think about it. That's all that is. But yeah, we've got ourselves the helmet. I mean, take a look at that. That's cool. I quite like it. Imagine it came with a skin. Imagine releasing a frame and it came with a deluxe skin. And then we've got two noble sets. We've got this one. Let's take a look what his idol. What did you do? Features idols, why? Anytime now. Okay, so there's the grimoire. Is that it? Okay, the other one's cooler. The other one's much cooler. Before I start the stream, I decided to do things for just the thumbnail, because I kind of want to do it live on the stream when I'm deciding on fashion frame. But check out that helmet and that pose as well. That's cool. Okay, that is cool. I like that. Got one of those invisible chairs. Just sits on. That I absolutely adore. No problem. Cool mask. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Means a lot. Check out the sign Donna. What was... Can I at least type in Dante and see if it comes up on the... No, it doesn't. Okay. The sign Donna, I don't even know which one it came with. I've got so many. This is my favorite one though. Oh no, that's the... Oh yeah, we also got a deluxe skin for Stynex. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I also have that deluxe skin too. Oh boy, it's gonna be an interesting time. Now where was the... Okay, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna put up an image just so I can view what the details behind it are. Give me 1 second. I still am here. Just need some privacy a second. So according to what it says on my side, the Sindana's name is the Ren Cowl Sindana, and then we've got the shoulder plates. Ren Cowl Sindana and an O shoulder plate. An O shoulder plate. Alright, so I'm sure I can remember that. Sindana. Okay, nice. So that's a Sindana that came with the collection. Right. Yeah, it's quite nice. Just have to take a look at the chat. Got it on the side of the phone here. And we've also got... It also came with a chest as well. It was O something. No, not that one. Started with an O, so let's see what we can find. There it is. That's quite cool. Look at that. Little straps and everything. Although I can't wait to see what and the Norris rework as well. We have a lot of things to talk about. There it is. That's cool. I like that. So it's a shoulder blade. It's essentially it's yeah, see, it's this thing. It's literally just that thing. That's cool, I like that as well. It's like an auxiliary, except it's not an auxiliary, you know what I mean? Don't know if there's any more. Also, just to let you guys know, this is a sponsored stream, so half the stuff you're seeing has been sponsored by Digital Extremes themselves, so thanks again for the opportunity, DE. Gonna have to do a bit of the hiding. As far as that's concerned, we do have, and I think that's it. We do have something called Nocturus Pagarium. Yeah, so we do have, that's really it for the cosmetics, and that's what it looks like. Although, I think with the Sindana, right, we have better choices. I don't know, low-key, I like this one a lot, but it's reminding me of the Steinex Deluxe skin. It's gonna be such a meme. It's gonna be such a meme that I can't wait until the memes come out.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded.
Okay, I do like the ropes on that one.
Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Yeah, I can't decide what I want. Man, I don't know what I want. I know I want these to be... They're just colored manually. Yeah, I can blame with that. I think that's a good idea. Definitely make them the appropriate color. Because you know they are bandages, last time I checked. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I think for now we'll just stick to something simple. Because when I fashion frame, I fashion frame. See, we can make these wings darker. Actually, I like that actually. And let's make the top half of them in black then. Alright.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to
now look at that, Mr. Joker. I think that's us. Alright, so let's take that one out, and let's take a look at the Steinex skin. So glad they finally decided to put a Spartan. Let me change that. A Spartan at long last. Okay, so we're gonna put on the defaults. So this is what it looks like. That's what the helmet is. And the skin. Pretty good if you ask me. So let's see what it will look like if I put my ones on. That's pretty okay. I quite like I like this idea. Okay, that's cool. That is so cool. Look at that. Oof. Especially the nipple rings. Look at my boy, he's got nipple rings. I can't believe they put nipple rings on him. Warframe, do those not hurt? Look at those things. Look at those things. Fucking zoom in. Look at them rings. Remember your tradition. Just look at those things. You don't think they hurt? Just look. Just jiggle, 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 jiggle. Oh boy. But yeah, that's cool. Trying to decide what color I'd like to do. I generally do believe I could have more. Okay, I know I'd like to have the sign Donna red, and I think I'll probably get the feathers to match as well.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity.
I don't know, because these red things, they're really turning me off, or throwing me off. Kind of like the sign Donna. It reminds me of a Spartan King. Because isn't that what, you know? Isn't this what what's his name? We're trying to make a Unitas here. What else did we have? I think he had an army set as well. Did he have an armor set? I don't even remember. Thanks, Orbit, I appreciate it. But still, just trying to figure out what skin was it. Here, let me go on the forums real quick and check. Warframe patch notes. So, okay, we got, oh yeah, we got a new Nakane as well. I forgot about that too, 11 year. Ooh, that's gonna be cool. Can't wait to try. I hope it's got one of those abilities just like how the Siam had. Oh, we've also got new con weapons as well. That's cool. The Revox came with Dante clearly. And then we've got, ah, there it is. Okay, so we got the skin we've got. We have a pole arm skin, and then we've got, like, we know about the sign Donna. Gift this bound to another player and receive a Chamulet and some decoration as a gift bonus in return. The Steinex collection can be purchased in mid-game market for platinum. Okay, T's and C's. So essentially, we have a pole arm skin. But by the looks of it, we should have a shield as well, but I think maybe the shield comes with them by default. Here, let's take a look. So we've got pole arm skin as well. Let's take a look. Oh, there it is. And I think if we have it in our hand for a good amount of time,
it's mind over everything.
Oh, he doesn't do the whole. That's quite cool though, but check out this new Nakana. What? Is that a new? That's a new Nakana. I've never even knew about that weapon. Yeah, there's a Dex Nakana. It's compared to the Nakana Prime. Or any of the other ones. Okay, so it's neck and neck to the Dragon Nakana, but slightly more powerful than the Dragon one, who knew? But Nakana Prime still sits on top. Hits harder than the Siam though as well. The Nakana Prime. Are there any like unique traits to this, or is it just for... There it is. Melee combo multiplier increases for every 11 hits. Max combo multiplier is 11 times. It's okay. So I guess that means it's gonna crit. Yeah, let's go test out the Warframe Dante. Let's go put some upgrades on him actually. Alright, so we're gonna add... Oh, really anything. Let's put on Energy Siphon then.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
I think maybe some range would be a great idea. Have like an overall build, you know? Streamline so we can spam that. Steed fast. Actually, let's bring some weapons too. So we've got the Dex Nakana, and I think it was either a new a Necromate part. Oh no, it was. Okay. Any new weapons? Oh, I'd love to bring the Lato Nakana. That'd be cool. Ah, there it is, the Onos, Oh, it's a what? Okay, it's got in Conan form. I didn't read the patch notes, my bad. So the lore behind the Onos is Alberg's Void experiments reached the true destructive potential of this weapon. In Conan form, draw in ambient power to deal steadily increased damage to all enemies. At full power, release a blast of heat. So in order to unlock the first evolution, I need to kill 100 enemies. Okay, we can do that. Kinda wish I could bring my Lato in Conan, but oh well. I didn't realize I was... I love Incarnate weapons so much. Speaking of which, what do they have this week? They've got, okay, the latter's very good. So if you guys are watching, the Breton and the latter, the Sakana, the Paris, the Kunai, and all these ribbons. If you want my honest opinion, from what I've done of research, the latter's the best one to get. And make sure you have the latter Vando. And for those of you who don't know, if you're a regular Warframe player, you are not able to get the latter Prime because it's a founder's privilege. That's the best weapon to get. That and the Paris. Ask me later. But yeah, anyways, let's go test out this new weapon. Stop wasting time. I'm sure you guys are curious to know what it's like using this weapon. So we're gonna go into... Let me know if you guys know a more efficient way to rank up your stuff, because I don't like going to Hydron. And the only reason why I can't go anywhere else is because there's literally no squads. Invite me, play to... Oh! My bad, oh bad, I didn't see your message, man. I am so sorry. Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I can't really do much. Well, I think I'm gonna have to buy a tablet at some point. Because there's no like plugins. No, don't worry about it. We'll get to it. Right, so let's see this. You sure about it? Oh wow, that's strong. So Dante's nuking now. Oh wow, he's a nuke. Nah, he's strong. Harry Potter Prime. Yeah, that's cool. So it turns out he's a nuker. I can't wait until he starts doing the... I can't wait until I start doing the X. I'm just gonna walk around. But yeah, it turns out he can nuke. Because the person that's doing all this damage, yep, he's definitely getting a nerf. Dante's... Look at that, 60,000 overcard. Welp. So what do you guys think? Is Dante gonna get nerfed? Might as well figure out the cheese. Figure out the cheese. Oh boy, this is... You guys are seeing this, right? You guys are seeing this. You're just nuking the whole room. 2, 3, and 4. I can't believe... That is so cool. Look at that. Yeah, put on caps lock. It's even at 60k. This is so funny. I'm just gonna walk around doing this. Just so cool. It's like you put a curse on somebody. It's going. Look at this is so funny. Low toxicity on PC players.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank.
You just nuking the entire room.
Game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted. Stay humble. Now wake up. It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out. Maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, 'cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Harry Potter Prime, guys. Oh yeah, we slept the rank up to Noctura. I can't believe they just nuked with the entire room. I like how it's just spammable. We're just spamming around. Just spamming everything around. I like how it is literally my first game of the match, and this is already a nuking frame, for Hydra at least. I can just show you guys, just the two of us are just spamming everything. I feel like Harry Potter. You know, I feel like I'm in the Harry Potter film. Expediosus! He just like sent the wave to the enemy. Let me try some of the other weapons. Actually, I need to get kills with it. Expediosus! I know they give a lot of they give up a lot of what's it called. Oh, that was so funny. That was a lot of XP. How many kills did he get? I don't even know. Check the stats. 300% strength. Max range, I figured. Efficiency, of course. Augmented. That's 360 or 3 something. 358 around. And then you've got an extra 25. Almost 400%. Nice. Nah, let's keep doing it. I can always go back because I know what he mod for. Okay, so let's do. I guess we're going back to Hydron then. That was so funny though. That's all I'm doing. I'm just laughing. Let me check the quality of the stream real quick. That looks fine. What we have? Everyone's got Dante. I think Dante was given or something. Was Dante given to the community by any chance? Gee, that would be cool. Look at that effect. Expeliosus. And that damage though. It's like you wanna put on a curse on somebody. Expeliosus. Quite an interesting update, I'm not even gonna lie. I love this. Oh, that's so funny though. Expelliarmus.
Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Yo, he just got incinerated. Expelliarmus.
I'm so gone. No, I'm never turning back. I won't stop. I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on. You're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hang
The ultimate spam class. Sevlans and Mars would definitely hate me. He just spam.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
And there's also the heavy weapon too. With the book in my hands. Now this is definitely gonna get looked at, because I can see a strong nuking build coming up in the future. If only I had Nourish. I think Nourish must have gotten weakened. And Eclipse. I'd say that too. But I think the best thing to add would be Roar at that point. I have to take a look at Eclipse as well, if it did get looked at. I doubt it's going to be that bad though. Anything they've been nerfing these last couple months hasn't been that bad. Expanded helmets. Look at this. What does this fourth do? And then Nakana, Dex Nakana as well. Okay, we can do more. Why not? Boom.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always.
What does his abilities do? Okay, Dark Verse I know. Inflict slash onto nearby enemies. So Dante must compose 2 verses before his final verse. 2 light verses in the course of succession analyze the buff that increases health, grants an overguard, kills and assists. Briefly regenerate overguard. So I have to do these one, that one, and I can maybe do something. Oh, I remember this was like, I remember Tack was talking about this, how complicated this Warframe was to explain. But as far as I know, whichever verse you play first does change what the outcome of the fourth can be, something like that. But I do like this new king. Yeah, let's read onwards. Invigorates allies with buff that increases and kills assists briefly with regenerative overguard. I know, I quite like his 3. I think if you can just inflict the whole enemies with Nourish, then you'll deal damage. But I don't know if Nourish has been nerfed. I think Nourish gets nerfed this update. Oh, that's kind of cool. So what do these birds do? Oh, they damaged them, even cooler. That's so cool. Trying to figure out how I was able to get the birds to summon. I think it's just me doing 1, 2, 3 and then 4. Because that's so cool. I just like the birds. Because they just come and they deal slash procs onto the enemies. They just fly onto them. Actually, I could still go more levels. Because my Dante is only on rank 21. And so is the weapon. I think it'd be better if we just finish off.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold.
This is quite funny though still. I want to say he's strong, but I don't know how good he is for like Steel Path. That's my only concern. Because any Warframe can nuke rooms. It's a lot of level ups. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Tja. Dante is quite strong, yes, I'll agree with that. But I don't know, I have to wait and see. Because this is unmodded, well, barely modded.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find.
Now I see. So the birds, by that symbol to the right there, it tells you whether you've got birds or whatever. And I can't believe this book isn't then gone weapon as well. Yeah, Dante, yeah, he's pretty good. Pretty good, I won't even lie about that. Ooh. Man, crazy though. Basically, from what I'm thinking, you can just do some sort of nuke build. If anything, maybe just add, I was gonna say maybe add Eclipse, but I don't know if they've nerfed it. Because I know that they were talking about it during the dev stream, the last dev stream. Let me see, so it's 30%. So last dev stream they said what? 58%? You're telling me? No. They have nerfed it to the ground. 58%? What is that nonsense? Hold up. You're telling me that I'm only going to be gaining a 58% damage increase with 200% power strength and all of these fully crimson shard out, one of which is the tower forge shard. That destroyed pretty much a lot of my builds. Oh well, hey, new simulacrum. Okay, let's take a look at it. This is a new simulacrum, okay. Arsenal's here. Whatever we need is here. Let's spawn in something. Oh yeah, and this is also a buff to frost. Okay, for some strange reason, It's not activating. Okay, so it is activate Eclipse. I mean, don't get me wrong, one-shotting him still, but let me try a different capture scene, because for some reason, but it looks like Eclipse got nerfed hard to the ground, like really hard. Tell me we only, because I remember I used to get like 300 or 400% extra damage, multiplicative. I think it was multiplicative, don't get me wrong on that. So then, what scales with Eclipse nowadays? So now you have to hold it.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't
Okay, that's good to know that now it's a good quality of life change, but
look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
yeah, that's quite the nerf to even Baruch, for my build at least. But it's fine, we don't need it. We can always just put some more utility on. Yep, that's not very good. But armor stripping, always worth it. That's fine. All that means that's unfortunate, because I literally put in, see all these crimson shots? I put so much into this build. No. No. He's ruined. Ruined. Oh boy. They just ruined Eclipse, guys. He just ruined it. Anyways. Guess we're gonna move forward with Mr. Dante. Okay, so we can always upgrade his Nocturne. So you can just put, hey. Okay, those are new mods, I guess. So this is gonna be, so they get rid of stats according to give us a bigger stat stick. Okay, I'll take it. Killing enemies grants allies with infinity range, 7.5% fire rate. Killing enemies grants allies in infinity range, Enemies have a 3% chance to drop a universal death orb. Okay, that's not bad, that's pretty good. A universal orb on death. Wow. So it's either a health orb or a other orb. That's good. Yeah, why not? Why not increase our fire rate? Actually, matter of fact, let's max it out. I like the little animations. Now I'm just gonna throw stuff here just so I can max them all in one go. Because I'm sure there's like some sort of overpowered combo out there that just needs to be uncovered, especially with these mods being practically a stat stick. I mean, just for having the pistol on just makes us stronger, because you can put these mods that can do certain things. And Loki, I think he also got a rework as well. Alright, so here are the final stats. Alternate fire increases ability duration by 4% for 20 seconds. For each enemy hit, stacks up to 15 times. So if we hit a lot of people with our alternate fire, we will get a lot of duration back. Killing enemies grants allies an affinity range of 30 plus or more fire rate to people within affinity range, basically. Alternate fire grants 1 energy per second for 20 seconds for each enemy hit, stacks up to 10 times 10 energy per second. Okay, that's strong. So already we're gonna have more duration. Killing enemies grants allies in affinity range in affinity range 40% shield charge and 28% shield recharge delay by 15 seconds. Pardon me guys, just been a long week. Killing enemies reduces the armor and shields of other enemies within the affinity. Wow. It's not a big decrease, but a decrease of some sort. Why not? Give me more strength. Oh, you want to... Wait, hold up. Damage. Sure, 6.3 critical damage multiplier. That's insanely strong. The critical chance. Oi. What am I doing? That's a high crit. That is strong. Look at that. Oh my word. Okay, let's give the weapon a shot then. And also, so, hold up, let me take a look at how much IO do we even have? 30. Okay. I want to take a look and see. No, we're really happy with that. Now that we've got more information on Dante, so right now there's a lot of things that we have to do. Like there's Dante, there's a new weapon, there's Inaros. This stream we're just gonna take a look and see like what's new, pretty much. So of course we're gonna add range because you know we want to affect the whole area. And then just want a lot of strength, I guess. Restoring health with that ability. So we don't have any. Do we have any healing? Light verse. I'm sure light verse does give us. Dante's visualizing comparison grants him and his allies overguard and increases their health. Okay, so I'm gonna assume Archon is gonna work. Alright, then we're gonna have actually, what are the strength ones we have? It's time to forward out. No, that's nice. We finally got the maxed out version. That's very good to know. So we've got 250. I mean, we're just gonna spam it, so I don't think we need to worry too much about. That's a lot of energy for spamming. We're never gonna run out. We can just like spam. 87,000. It's really others.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wait,
Where the enemies at?
it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
No, there's the G6.
I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face.
One shot.
Breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this,
But yeah, overall, I think he's a pretty good character, if you ask me.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is
I actually quite like his number one, his first ability. It's pretty good.
mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel
Actually, I really do enjoy it. Think I'm gonna maybe build him off of this. And I also like how they arc a lot as well. It's quite AoE. Which I quite like. Overall, pretty good. No complaints, I mean.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Yeah, the arcing is so cool. And I think Nourish probably got nerfed too, but I wouldn't know because I've never used it. But still, being able to hit the enemies with viral. That'd be crazy. I think maybe a good grouping ability would work. Irate. And someone's also got a quest jar on them. Try and get these challenges up.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything.
Scrapped? What? What do you mean it was scrapped? We beat the... Who knows, man. Alright, so that's Dante trying to get that weapon. Leonos trying to get the challenge sorted out. Let's take a look at Inaros. Don't think Inaros has received his rework just yet. Don't think there would be an Inaros. That was weird. I don't think there would be an Inaros one just yet, because that'd be a big update. Inaros Eternal Bundle. From the looks of it, they've just done, in addition to the highly anticipated Inaros rework, a few other frames have had their abilities tweaked with this update. Here's a list of what this section will cover. Okay, Mirage's Eclipse that's been nerfed to the ground, Gara's passive, Grendel's Nourish, just helmet only, Loki's Decoy, Switch Teleport, and the Inaros rework. Okay, Inaros still heals from melee finisher kills on enemies, this is unchanged, okay? Inaros' special bleed out stay where he could pull enemies towards the sarcophagus and leech their health has been replaced. Now, when Inaros dies, he turns into a sand version of himself with normal movement with a melee attack. Land a certain number of hits on an enemy before time runs out in order to respawn, but the more often you die, the more enemies you have to hit. So ability number 1, Desecration, largely unchanged, but we have fixed issues with certain enemies not being vulnerable to melee finishes. Now with this should be more consistent. Ability 2, Sandstorm, was Devour. So Inaros becomes in a sandstorm whirlwind now with fast animations and movement, so it feels less punishing. Inaros is now invulnerable while spinning in Sandstorm. Sandstorm now has duration instead of being a channeled power. Will not block energy regeneration while in Sandstorm. You can still choose the end of power early if you'd like. Instead of throwing enemies everywhere, the level it drags enemies beneath your feet, and you can use melee ground finishes if you choose. Okay, that's pretty good. Increase a little melee, max out the melee combo multiplier. Very good grouping ability essentially is what you're doing. Inaros generates 50 health per second. Base scales with strength for each enemy held in the standstill. Scarab Shell. Inaros' fourth ability has been split into two different abilities that are easier to use. That are easier to use and reflect two main ability or features. Increased armor from 240 to 350 at max and can now be scaled with more strength. Scarab Shell can be charged by spending health to give you armor. This is now unique indicated to your heads up display that shows the current charge level of Scarab. Charging Scarab Shell no longer stops you from moving. The negation swarm augment has been retired. Its special effect is now part of the base ability. While Scarab Shell is still active, hostile status effects are ignored and at a small cost in armor. Damn, that sucks. They got rid of the augmented. Well, not really. This mechanic was initially part of the negation swarm augment, which has been reworked entirely. Scarab Swarm no longer requires you to charge up the ability, and on cast enemies are cone. Effects that die will affect the Scarab Swarm turn into Swarm Cavats. Swarm Cavats can move and attack independently, and their attacks cause additional enemies to be inflicted by the swarm. Balance for Conclave. Swarm Cavats do not spawn in health scaling in. Okay. Destination's Curse. Instead of enemies turning into a sandy cop of their former selves undead, they become Swarm Cavats capable of applying swarms onto the targets. Mod description: killing a blind enemy finisher has an X% chance to summon a Cavat. Elemental Sandstorm, no changes. Negation Swarm has been replaced by Negation Armor. When Inaros takes fatal damage, consume Scarab Shell to heal and become briefly invulnerable. Inaros is affected by a strong bleed status when he ends. Now let's look at the changes to Eclipse. In its current form, Prism's damage scaled is affected by environmental lighting and Mirage's position, which is impacted by some inconsistent issues that Eclipse suffered from. The team has reviewed Prism and made similar changes to Eclipse. Removed damage scaling based on environmental lighting. Prism now has an extinguisher synergy with Eclipse. So if Solar Eclipse weapon damage is active, Prism's damage is 100%. If Lunar equips its damage reduction, then energy per second. This energy can be calculated after the efficiency is considered. Oh, that's Prism, I mean Eclipse. Community Mirage Eclipse no longer determines the buff. Solar to apply based on environmental lighting will always be a maximum strength, and this is a tap or hold ability. Quite unreliable. I was critting millions with my. I'd hate to know how badly that affected one of my builds. It also functioned correctly in areas. I think we're fine. It's fine. I don't have any intention of using Eclipse anyways. Let's take a look at Inaros. Grab some water. Oh, that's good water. to go to the new what's it called, simulacrum. It's always good to have a change in scenery. So overall, it's actually a really good way of just grouping enemies up. Let me test something out.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend.
Non nere cavette.
It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better
See what I can do. So essentially, Sandstorm can be, he's more of a melee specialist if anything. Quicker animations, help you build up that combo. That's pretty sick. Yeah, that's pretty sick. You can always do that. So then, does that mean that Inar's Sandstorm is now one of the helmet is going to be like then? Yep, that's sick. Just grab everybody. Yeah, that's pretty good. No complaints, because I remember that's what they said it was specifically for. And you can have like more cavettes and all that. You still get your health back. And then we also had the change to... Is Loki? What about Loki?
love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need
Saying that I short-lived voice. Oh wait,
nothing. I'm always thankful for something.
that's
Don't
my
take
other
for
build.
granted, stay humble. Now wake up. It's time to look at the enemy.
Now, as far as decoy is concerned,
No friend to me. It's not working out. Maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, 'cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity.
which forth a wave of energy disrupting projectile. So as far as I know, his just his one. Okay, so what's the show me supposed to be able to do? So decoy can be cast onto enemies enemies who attack that decoy receive 5 random status effects and is whoa! Oh my god, that's strong. Oh boy, that's dirty. That is dirty. Hold up. Does this mean, is this the rise of Loki? The rise of max power strength Loki? That is strong. Oh my word. 5 random stays effects? That's insane. That's really good for... It's not as good as what's her name. Compared to... It's basically the same as what's her name, man. The melee, the Warframe. Varuna. She can deal practically the same thing, except I think each 10 random status effect is like stacks up to 10. And because on top of that we're invisible.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up. It's time to look at the enemy.
And it can reflect damage back. Yeesh.
It's not working out. Maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so
Let's take a look at that.
better believe in your mind, 'cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
It does increase as well. So I'm assuming the longer it stays up. I think we might make a DPS Loki video coming up.
I'm so gone. No, I'm never turning back. I won't stop. I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, 'cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath.
I think narrow mind is what we need.
While he's looking back, mirror breaks after math. When I
Because as far as we know, oh no, The range makes a difference. Actually, let's go transient fortitude because that of course the aura. Now we can do that. So stays effects from abilities that deal heat damage will be applied twice. So we're just gonna add a 6th elemental damage if it's heat.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up.
Sure, we have more Archon mods? No, we don't. Okay.
Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this,
Let's try this out.
I'm so gone. No, I'm never turning back. I won't stop. I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on. You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back.
What?
You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack.
That doesn't make any sense.
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
But I don't understand how this augment works.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up. It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working.
How is this augment supposed to work? I thought it's supposed to like hit the enemies with multiple stays effects.
Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape,
Oh, cast it onto enemies.
all it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm
I think I've got an idea. Because if that, I think with that gives me a bit of an idea. Because I know we can transfer Loki's one as helmet onto other Warframes. Yep. $20 and 40%. Just go and let it self-consume, and then we're just gonna see what happens. Because I'm thinking that will scale really well with condition overload if you use it on Dagath. Because with Dagath you can always just, because there you can just multiply your damage. What was his name again? I forgot. Not, wasn't Dagath. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Dagath. It was the other one. I keep getting them both confused. Dagath and the one with the blades. What was his name? I don't remember. What was the dude's name? Not Dagath, the other guy. I seriously can't remember what his name was. It's the one with the curse ability, the one that can like spread. He's got a curse that is Kulevo. Because I'm just thinking that with Kulevo, okay, that's just for the heavy attacks. I mean, that's my only survivability. If I take that out, I'm screwed. I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace Anyways, I'll figure it out later. So I've got a general idea of what I want to do. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end up the stream right here. Thank you so much for tuning in, I do appreciate it. So this part of the stream was mainly to figure out what was happening with this update, what can we do, what kind of videos we can make, and all that good stuff. So do expect a video relatively soon. I do have at least 3 ideas at which I can go and do, maybe even 4 depending on what I decide. So do expect a video in the near future. If you guys have liked the stream, do remember to leave a like on it. It always helps me out substantially. Spartan, click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos and streams. I also make some pretty awesome Warframe videos, so if you'd like to learn how to go from 0 to hero as fast as humanly possible, go ahead and take a look at the description. There's a whole bunch of links. You'll find plenty of helpful information there. I'm Mac like a banana and split. See you guys in the next Warframe video. I'm out. Peace.